Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, this is the penultimate episode, the second to last. We are just wrapping up soybean harvest. The other harvester is underway as well. So that should come along to be a decent amount, I would reckon, of soybeans, but time will tell. Alright, so the plan, essentially, is to wrap up this field first. I reckon it will be done before the others. I should say, but I am kind of combining them as one. So I think the best thing to do, I'll be honest, would be to basically, maybe I'll do another headland across the top here, and then I will switch it over to a quick time lapse just to finish up the field, and then we'll wrap up any last minute things that need doing before the other field is complete, and then we can move on to start selling off some product. Alright, well that is plenty of soybean harvesting dealt with. So I think what I'm going to do is just quickly finish up this field off camera. It's nearly done, probably another pass to be honest. And then I will take this over to the lorry, or at least get it ready to load into the lorry to bring to the silo, so that we can get it dumped in there and ready for sale in, I think it's about June, July. So it'll be in a few months yet, because we do still have a fair amount of things to do before the very end of the series, but this being the second to last means we're going to get lots done. So this is nearly done. I will park it up near to, well, where the header trailers are, because this is probably the last harvest. We'll keep this harvester because it's the older one. We'll sell the newer one just because we won't need it anymore really, because it's done. We only have linseed left and it's a smaller field. I suppose we could just keep both and put them in there. I'm not going to sell kit at the end of all of this. I am really just going to, just going to keep it all set up and, be a nice finale to the episode. Or to the whole series, really. After 3 maps. Very nice indeed. Alright, that can be parked up here for now. Let's get the lorry and see. Okay. Well, that should be fine. That should finish with what's left there. So I'm just going to move this over here, get it unloaded, what I can at least, bring it over to the silo, and then just unload everything else. And then I think that's it for December. We don't really have anything to sell, so that's good, because then we can move on to the rest of winter. January usually is a hot time for selling something at least. So we'll have a look at that time, but for now we'll just get dealt with all the soybeans, and we'll see you in January. Alright, so one very last thing that I wanted to do in December was get the cows fed, so I reckon probably just do that, because I've also just purchased just enough silage and hay to make one more load. We could keep going, to be honest. But, I mean, we have the money for it. It's not like it's a money issue. We could just buy TMR. But we do have straw in. I suppose we could just use it. So we'll just keep an eye on that. From what I've gathered as well, it's about 13,000 liters to level out one trailer. So kind of works out about that. 13,000, sorry, silage and hay. So if we were to make another mix, that's what we would do, and probably call it enough. But we do have one load in now, so hopefully that's enough to keep them going at least till the next month. And then, because we do want to sell them while they still have food in, to make sure that the price is at the best if possible. So again, never about the money, just something to consider, because we do want to start ending the processes of things and get these cows moved on to another farm so that they can carry on their lives there, because we are wrapping up, of course. So anyways, that does officially do it for December. There are a few things we could sell now, but we will wait till we have more of them to sell, and then and we'll do that in a later month. And for now, we will move on to January. Good morning and welcome to January. So it is a bit snowy, but it is a lovely day indeed. We actually are on our way from the shop with the Deutz, because I decided that it would be the best tractor to use for selling milk, which is exactly what we're going to do today, because the price is really good and we've got loads of it. So we could have went that way, but we'll sneak in here instead. Right, there we are. And we'll get lined up, because I reckon there is already probably some in there. Possibly. Possibly not. Right, so this does tend to take some time. I didn't put fuel in the Deutz again. Blimey, I forgot. It's alright, we'll see how many trips we can get without having to fuel up. It would be good to have a weight on here as well. I should have really put a weight on the front. We'll see how this first journey goes, because then what we might do, it's going to go badly. So why don't we just do this first to avoid any issues. We'll leave this here. We'll go to the shop now. We'll see if we can add on a front weight. And then in the same drive, we'll go to the diesel station and get a fuel up. Alright, so I do have the 3-point mounting attachment available, but I am just going to get the weight, because then I don't want to faff with another bit of kit, like another implement sort of thing. Just have it built straight in. There we go. Now we'll get all the lights back sorted, and we'll head over to the fuel station and get that sorted as well. Right, here we are getting some petrol now. Just park right there, shut it off, start refueling. As you can see as well, we did have a bit of a cash injection. That was from the corn that we sold very early in the morning. I did not get that on camera, but that's fine. It was nearly 7,000-ish euro that we got for it. So not very much, but just enough to kind of get it sorted, one thing at a time. So we will head back over to the farm now. We will get attached to the milk tanker, which we'll take to the bakery, and hopefully the weight helps, you know, with control and all that, especially in the snow. Alright, here we are back at the farm. Let's get in. Oh, maybe this wasn't the best. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that's fantastic control versus before that. I mean, it is 1,000 kilogram weight as well. So we'll just see how it performs. It might not, with the slipperiness, it might not stop as easily as trying to, oh my, as trying to stop for pedestrians seems to be such a random occurrence. Well, at least for us, you know, one time it's not us in the middle of the road with the harvester, it's someone else. We're going quite slow anyways, but not the point. Anyways, here we are at the bakery. Let's get in here and see what's what. Oh, right, we still have the lorry to take back. So, we'll let this unload and we'll have a look at all things, because it does take a long time. This is why I don't like doing time lapses here, because it takes so long to unload and to sell that, yeah, it can be a bit frustrating. But anyways, milk is going in. It's at a great price. We might as well get it sold now, at least start the process. Straw, I cannot be bothered with a few things. One is straw, manure, and slurry. Yes, we've got so much slurry. Yes, the price is amazing, but is it really worth all of that journeying? 212,000 liters? Nah, whoever gets the farm next will just be very fortunate, I suppose. As long as it doesn't overflow. That's my only concern, which, oh blimey, they need food as well. Before we sell them, they need food. So let's go and do that also. There we go, we got 23,445 from this. So I will take another journey back to the farm. Yeah, we'll go and fill up some more milk, get the TMR loaded in, and we'll see how much money we make from all the milk. And here we are with our final load of TMR for the cows. So what we basically have to do is make certain that their productivity is at 100, their health is at 100 when we sell them. So right before the end of this food, so before basically the end of next month, I think. Because they can go through it very quickly. Very, very quickly. So basically I'm seeing that we have about 60,000 litres of milk remaining right now. It might increase by the time we're done, but I don't know for certain. We'll always have a chance to sell more. So we must have had 77,000 then, but now we've got 60. So I will take this down there. Here, we'll just shut the engine off on this. So they are full of food now, and they will produce even more milk, which at that time we'll sell the milk later on. Possibly in September, whenever it's next good, because we'll probably be in that time. Maybe not though, we might not make it that far. We'll still sell it at a good price though, but for now we'll just get the rest of this sold off camera. There's only a few more trips to make anyways, and then we can move on probably to February and just keep cracking on through the wintry months until we hit spring, at which time we'll have even more things to sell, and then eventually in the summer we'll be harvesting the linseed, which will probably be in the final episode, but we'll see how all things go. Right, here we are with the last bit of milk, just under 1,000 litres to go. It was about 9,000 litres. Boom, there we go. Sold for 13,000 at 391. So that's it for January. We're going to head back to the farm, put the milk tanker back, and then we can start loading in whatever milk the cows start producing. We will have a very watchful eye on the cows. It's very possible that we may be selling them before the end of the month. If that happens, then we won't see you in February just yet. We will see you at the end of January, but time will tell. Either way, we have nothing left to sell, nothing to produce, nothing like that, just to wait for the end of the month. So we'll see you either at the end of January or in February. Alright, so here we are with the cows, and it is 4:30 in the afternoon in this January month, and unfortunately the cows have to be sold now. They have just over 1,000 litres remaining, which they could eat up, I suppose, and we could hit the 5 o'clock mark, and that would be the end of their food, but their productivity might drop dramatically. Unfortunately, it has not reached its peak, which is of course unfortunate. As you can see, they have hit 56 productivity and 70% health, so their price is not as it could be, but again, it was never about the money anyways, and we are selling off all of them. The reason we're doing this is just to not have to continue feeding them over the next course of a little while, because we do have lots on to finish up before the end of the series, and this seems like an appropriate time to do that. We sold a bunch of milk, we have a bit more to sell, we've got slurry in as well, loads, so that's going to fill up and cause issues, and we've got 287,000. We had basically 87,000 from milk. Sorry, 130,000 from milk. So I think now's the time to sell the cows. So let's go over here. I believe it's right. Here it is. So we'll just go through, and I'm not too sure how many of each there are, but this should be pretty straightforward. Alright, 20 of them. 5 of them. 2 of them. 3. 20 of them, of course. 5 of them, and 3 of them. Sold. There we go. Well, that's a bit sad, but it is what it is. That's the cows sorted. It's a shame we didn't get to use more slurry, because we're at the point now where we have so much slurry, and we wouldn't never really need any sort of fertilizer ever again because of all the manure and all the slurry that we look at how full that is. Oh, you could literally go swimming in that. It's absolutely disgusting. But it's possible you could. Anyways, yeah, things are winding down, as sad as it may be. Has been a fantastic series, a fantastic map. You know, 3 maps into a series as well is always very exciting. Seeing how it's grown, and some of the kit from the very beginning as well. You know, I believe we had this from the very beginning. That as well. The roller, perhaps. Yeah, it's all come with us across 3 maps. Some new kit as well, some interesting kit. Some upgraded kit. Yeah, it's all very cool. All very good. Yeah, this new lorry, new everything really on this map. We needed to upgrade, so yeah, it's looking good. Anyways, January is done. We will move on to February, see what can be sold, if not March as well. Getting on into the spring months so that the next episode can be the harvest of the linseed and the final selling of everything else. Good morning and welcome to February. So as you can see, we are taking the milk, the final bit of milk down. It is still quite good in price. Hopefully it doesn't take the honey. Would it take the honey? I sure hope it doesn't take the honey. Please don't take the honey. Oh, it's taking the honey. It's selling the honey. Oh no. That is bad. Not at all what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Hopefully we still have enough honey to bring to... that's so silly. Alright, we can't even sell the milk here either with this. What a terrible way to start your month. Inadvertently selling what you didn't want to sell. Oh, bugger. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. I'll just leave this here. We can sell that later. That's a shame. Oh, we've lost so much honey. That's fine. I think we'll just continue to produce it. I don't think we'll ever sell the hives that we have. I just think we'll keep them to keep producing honey, but we may have to just... Mate, come on now. We may just have to... oh, that's so silly. It's probably not even at a good price. It just... We'll at least check if it was a good price. Shame. Right, get in there. Get produced to cereal. Unbelievable. Right, cheese has stopped. Okay, we can deactivate that. Old style, it's still, I don't know, whatever. That is done. Oh wow, officially done. I think we're done as well. All those seeds, it would be good to use the seeds up, but I don't think we would. For potatoes though, how's that going? Potato soup has stopped, and we do have a fair amount in. I mean, I suppose we could put seed in, keep it going. This is all done. Olive oil is done. Canola oil is all done. So there we go. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's a lot. Fair enough. We also now have the cereal, which can continue to produce. Not very much, though. It's unfortunate. I think we may do a quick... Yeah, you know what? Let's just buy another 1,000. Just a sneaky 1,000 litres in there, just to keep that going a bit. We will shut the engine down on this. That's fine. February is pretty well done, although we can... just take the Deutz. We'll head over to... Oh, have I passed it? Where is it now? Ah, there we go. Did. So yeah, we'll just take this down to the bakery, just get that milk sold, and then we can move on again, because that's exactly what we're doing. We do have potato soup that can sell really well in March, which is next month. I feel like that price is still going to go up. You know what I mean? Although on the other hand, though, if we do sell all that we have potato soup wise, then we are done with potato soup. So I think that might be the good thing to do. Let's deactivate that. We have exactly... Where is the rest of this? Oh, right. Right. Perfect. Let's do that now and properly. Because I was told I did it incorrectly. So why don't we try it again? So let's go... It's supposed to be here, I guess. We'll just tag it. I don't know. We'll see. If it works, it works. So let me do this first with the milk. Get that sorted. And then we'll go back to the mill with the other lorry. And we'll get some potato soup loaded up to sell. Alright, here we are at the mill, just reversing in. So we will be very cautious to only pick up the soups. Very good. Now we'll reverse up to this area here. And we can now unload the soups and hopefully get just the soups so that we can take them to where they need to go as well. So we get that started. Let's find potato soups, spawn all of them. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, excellent. It is exactly 15,000 litres. with the combination of that final pallet as well. Wow, that's exactly half a pallet. Cool. Okay, so we are done. Potato soup is also done. And we are now taking this to... It's meant to go here or here. So there must be a way. Somebody said that you load it from the top. So you know what? Let's load it from the top. We'll go over to that same area that we were at last time, and we'll try this again. Alright, so let's try this again. So I feel like this is where we would take it to put it onto the train. I mean, if it takes it and sells it, then so be it. Or if it does nothing, that's also fine. I mean, where else... I mean, is it gonna, you know what I mean? Maybe we need to put on interactive zone markers or something. Maybe I'm missing something. That's clearly where we just were. Yeah, I don't think so. I really don't think that this is a possibility. I know it's soup after all. If it was anything else, I could see it working here. Unless these are just too high. Hey, let's try something, shall we? This is the possibility, is that it's just too high up. So if this works, bugger. Of course that's not going to work. Right, so yeah, so no, it doesn't work at all. Okay, well now we need to find another location to sell at, which I would say, I think is potato soup. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. That would be the next best one, I suppose. This is a different one, though. Where is that? That is sort of close by-ish, I suppose. It's... Oh, it's right next to the shop. Well, we've never actually been there, so why don't we just go there instead? Right, that's not too far off. We'll just get that strapped down, and we'll take a journey to this other new location. Alright, hopefully this works now and we can get this soup sold. There we go. Now it's selling. Now it is selling. And sold. Fantastic. 30,000 from 15,000 litres of soup. So that's pretty good money. It's a lot of soup, but it's a lot of money. Right, I think now we are done with February. March is kind of a difficult one to call because some stuff is good in March, but it could be good, you know, now, you know, before the end of the month. So I think it would be smart to wait until the end of the month, essentially, to move on. So maybe we should do that. Well, I know that we'll need to sell some of these items, so we might as well make our way back to the mill, get prepared for that, and then we'll probably have a bit of a rest throughout the rest of February until the end of the month, at which point we can see, hey, is it a good time to sell things or not, or should we wait till March? So we'll rest a bit and figure that out. Good morning and welcome to March. Okay, we are just lining up here to load stuff up, but not the cereal as we were going to do initially. We are going to do cereal, but first we should really get the sunflower oil sorted out. So let's get back into the lorry. Let's get that set up and ready. We'll go and we'll go here and take out. All right, there's no room for the cereal, so we do need to get this going quickly. Sunflower oil, right there. Let's spawn all of the pallets out that we can. Brilliant. Now we've got 6,508 litres, and they are going to, I believe it's Kochi Express just down the way. That is in fact the best price for it right now, so we can get that brought over there right now. So let's just quickly mosey on down that way, and then we will look as well at the price of the cereal soon, because this might be something that we can just wait a bit longer to get sorted. It's just a matter of kind of figuring it out. But if we can pass a bit of time, it just depends on where we have to bring it as well. Oh, sorry there, mates. Just sneak in here. Alright, we do still have this here as well. So I believe the canola oil, or sorry, sunflower oil should sell straight away. Same place, yeah, as the honey went, unfortunately. But there we go, 24,908. So that's quite good, actually, I would say, for all of that. I mean, it was nice, a nice harvest, something different as well. All of the sunflowers were put into that field, so really didn't cost really all that much at all to get that set up and sorted. So let's just go back to the mill here and just have a look at what is next to sell. I think it's cereal, so we really should probably load up what we can from the mill. It is saying that it's full up, so as soon as we get there, we'll get that loaded, because it seems we might be selling cereal just at the end here before we move on to the final episode, because we do want to focus as well on the harvest. You know, that's why I did one final harvestable crop, is to be able to have that, you know, one final harvest sort of thing. I don't know, I thought it would be nice. Anyways, let's go to cereal. Let's get out, we'll do the 6 just to ensure that they are full pallets. Brilliant. Now we'll continue, and we can get that final pallet in just a moment. I imagine any moment now. Here, we'll just give a bit of time to allow it to produce. Oh, right, I suppose we should... Ah, what have I done? Everything's happening all at once. Just gonna make our way back over to where we were, and maybe we can actually activate the production, which will increase the amount of cereal we get. What a brilliant thought. Okay. Hey, there we go. So let's get one pallet out. Fantastic. Who's to say exactly how many pallets we will get? Let's load up these ones though as well. So we'll just get lined up here, because this could be a full load in itself. But I would like to wait. That is a really solid load, actually. I think we'll probably just take this for now, and then we can look at others in, you know, once they've produced in the same month, because the price is actually meant to increase. So really, maybe we should wait to sell. Right, cereal is still increasing at the same location. So what we'll do is we'll take this down. Right, we'll just get this out of here though, because we will take this load first. It is a good load, so we'll get that ready to go, just in there like that, and we can prepare to take it in the next episode when the price is at a better time, and we'll have more to sell as well altogether. So probably going to rest a bit of time between now and the next episode, just as far as like time wise in the month. That way we can be ready to go to sell the rest of the cereal, because who knows how much we're going to really get. You know, there's still none in there, so we'll let it produce, bring as much honey down as we can, and just wait for that price to increase. And then in the final episode, it will be a bit busier, because we are going to do the harvest and a lot of other selling. But the nice thing is that as we're doing the harvest, we can also get things sold and get things shifted, and we've made that start already. I'm not really too fussed on selling kit and getting all that sorted that way. Just kind of a final, how much do we make from all the products, and then the end, really. So it has been a good series. I'm very happy about it, and I do hope that you've been enjoying it as well. From your comments, it seems you have done, so that's wicked, and I greatly appreciate all the support for it, and especially with FS25 right around the corner. I know that there are all videos out already, which is absolutely brilliant, but I'm very excited to be able to get the opportunity to start them soon, and once I have the time to do so, and put my own twist on the series. I'm very excited to get my hands on it. I've actually left lots of FS25 as a surprise for myself, which I think will make better content, to be honest. But that's just me, don't know. Anyways, thanks again for watching. If you have enjoyed, cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one though, please do take care, and bye for now.